Good morning and welcome to our second episode of SharpFit TV. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you guys. And, we're going to be doing all sorts of lovely things this morning around our upper body workout. So if you guys do want to join us at any point in time, then you are welcome to. You just need to go join the Facebook group. That's where all the details are. And you can join us actually live in our exercise session. And you'll be able to ask all those great questions. We do this over Zoom and StreamYard, so you guys can get access to it. And hopefully really enjoy the day. Because, you see, the thing I found is when people get to be able to ask questions and really be able to explore things themselves, it really helps to ground in some of that learning. In fact, there's a lady called Denise McCarthy. You might be able to go and have a look at, find her on the internet. And she talks about a thing called the format formula. Now, the format formula is just it's a mental kind of tool that you can use that kind of helps you when it comes down to getting people to change and be motivated and make things happen. You see, she identified there's 4 real types of people there that you need to be able to tap into and really get to help. You've got people that are the why people. You just answer the questions straight away. They'll be able to move, they can be able to get motivated, and they just get on it. Then you get the next type of people. They're the what people. Those kind of people, they need to know a little bit more about what they need to do. Once they know what to do, then straight away, again, they're on it. They can get motivated, they can get moving. Then you get the how kind of people. They need to know the why, the what, but also need to be shown how to actually do it, to actually make it work well. And for that, again, once you've got them done, they get on with it, and straight away, they're enjoying themselves. The final set of people are the what-ifers. These are the people that actually are trying to explore this in their own mind, see how it's going to work for them. Very much experiential learners, and they need to be able to ask questions. They need to be able to try it on for themselves first before they finally get it, and then they're off. Now, all these kind of people, part of people in life, the question is, which one are you? Are you the kind of why person? Are you kind of the how person, the what person, or the what if kind of person? Whichever kind of person you are, then hopefully here on SharpFit TV, we'll be able to go through some things that will really help get you moving, get you motivated, and keep you moving the right kind of way. Because that's one of the key things, isn't it? Movement is medicine, movement is life. We can keep our mobility up, keep ourselves going in certain ways. It really does help. With everything in life, really. Because have you ever heard the phrase, health is wealth, right? And it certainly is. It's just this way of being able to get everything working in a way that means that you don't have to worry going forwards. Because how many people have you seen that are incredibly wealthy, incredibly unhealthy? And we've seen this all the time myself when I'm in boardrooms, I'm in with big C-level meetings, etc., where people are so kind of caught up in everything. They let their health slide, and before long they may be nice and wealthy, but they're not necessarily healthy, which means that they're spending some of that more on medical treatments. They're not actually being able to get out there and enjoy life. They feel restricted in certain ways, and trust me, I've been there. I know what it feels like. So being able to move beyond that and actually gain your health back, and then that becomes the biggest means possible, so that whatever happens in life, how much ever you earn and learn, etc., you've got that capability behind you. That means that you can just enjoy it all the way. And for me, that's one of the most enjoyable things. I love working with my clients in making sure they're healthy, wealthy, and wise moving forwards as well. And we do that with fun, flexibility, and freedom. Here we try not to make it too staid, etc. We'll go through questions, etc., and science and things, but we also go through and just have a bit of a laugh as well. So if there's anything that kind of comes up, we will bring that in. So without further ado, let me take that one off, pop that one on, and we'll move over into our screen. And that's that one. So what I'd like us all to do is just find a space. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
You just caught us just in time as we're about to go into our warm-up. So find a space, let's warm up. You have a good Sunday?
Yeah, very good, thanks. Yeah, quite relaxing.
Yeah, that's cool. Did some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Okay, we're just trying to get ourselves warmed up, guys. Just increase our heart rate. Not a huge amount, just a little bit. Just to tell your body, this is what's coming up. We're going to do something quite interesting. And then back into just jogging on the spot. Okay. kick that one out and just let that one settle down. Okay, so today we're going to do an upper body workout specifically targeting our shoulders. So I'm going to grab a hold of a couple of weights. Again, if you don't have any weights at home, you're quite happy to use bottles with water or cans, or anything just provides a little bit of resistance. Even body weight works quite nicely to get you started. And what we're going to start off with is a little giant set, which is standing shoulder lateral raises, followed straight away by front raises, followed by rear delt raises. So let's break those down a little bit. So shoulder lateral raise, let me just make a slight adjustment here. Pin, there we are, fantastic. So with the lateral raises, we're going to bring arms up to the side and just tip our thumbs forwards, which means that we just disengage using the biceps, and we make sure we're using the shoulder muscles as much as we can. It's nice, slow and steady movements all the way up to shoulder height and all the way back down. We don't need to bring it any further than that. Just all the way up and all the way down. We're not looking for any kind of rocking motions or anything. From there, I'm going to go into front raises. So in front raises, you're bringing them up, reaching out, and then slowly back down again. Reach up and out. If you look at that from the side, up, reach out, and then back down. Really feel those shoulders getting engaged, those anterior delts. And our final one in our bent over rear delt. So you want to be somewhere around about 65 degrees, well 60, 65 degrees-ish. We're just going to bring our arms up until we just start to feel our shoulder blades start to move, and then slowly bring them back. So out to the side, slowly back to show that from the front. Out to the side, and then back in. Our final one we're going to do for today is a little bit of a combination one. We're going to do an upright row, so we bring the weights straight to the front of our body until our elbows get to shoulder height. Spin the arms underneath, then press all the way to the ceiling and then back down. That's a nice full range of motion. So up to shoulder height, turn your hands over, press up to the ceiling, and then back down. So it shows up from the side. Again, keeping things as close as we can to our body, all the way up and then all the way down. Okay, so are we ready? Should we go with set number one?
Let's do it.
Cool, we're going to do 10, 12, and 15 reps. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, front raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rear delts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to go straight over into our little combination movement, upright rows into shoulder press. It's really good to get a full range of motion over those shoulders. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and row, press. 2, row, press. 3, row, press. 4, row, press. 5, row, press. 6, row, press. 7, row, press. 8, row, press, 9, row, press, 10, row, press. Okay, put the weights down, take a break, have a breather. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to go for the continue on the coffee. It's a little cold in here today.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah. Oh, good question though the other day in regards to fat, though, Mark. That was a nice one you brought up.
Visceral fat, yeah.
Yeah, so visceral fat. And it's one that so many people bring up all the time. It's like, oh, I've got too much body fat around the midriff, or I've got too. So for ladies, you tend too much body fat around the legs or around the arms, etc. And how can I target just getting rid of that fat alone? And I understand the frustration. I really do. You know, because it is, you kind of go through all this process and you're thinking, oh my God, this last little bit's just not going. And it's hard, because your body just gets rid of the fat as it decides to do, as opposed to specifically down to doing a piece of exercise. So, for example, you can't start drinking, vinegar and lemon or something, and instantly start to see body fat start to disappear, or just do tons and tons of abdominal crunches and find that the fat around your midriff just starts to disappear. It doesn't kind of work like that. So it is a case of just keeping yourself in that calorific deficit, and then your body will start to utilize the energy reserves that it has stored throughout your body. And unfortunately, as men, it tends to be that our last piece that goes is usually around our midriff, and for ladies, usually is on the legs and the arms is the last kind of parts that they go. But it does go eventually. It's just keeping yourself in that kind of process. Now, visceral fat's the kind of fat that we don't see. It's the bits around the internal organs, but it moves at the same kind of rate. So as we're kind of seeing the adipose tissue fat, the fat that's actually underneath our skin, dissipate over time, then the fat that's actually stored around our bodily organs will also be disappearing.
Right.
But we'll come back to measuring that in a minute, actually, because it's quite an interesting one. But first, let's do set number 2. So 12 reps. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it does. I guess it's like putting melted butter in the sun. The last bit goes at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Never thought of that. That's a really good analogy. I like that one. Cool. Might have to use it in the future. Cool. Right. So 12 reps, starting with lateral raises in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Front raises and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rear delts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now we're into our next little combination move. Upright rows to shoulder press. Again, keep that full range of motion nice and slow. Again, we're going to try and make sure we're fighting against gravity throughout all this. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Pop the weights down. Have another break, have a drink.
I'm just going to grab my heavier weights for the last set quickly.
Yeah, no worries, go for it. While Mark's quickly grabbing his weights. So, measuring body fat, which is always the other kind of interesting one, because all these gadgets and gizmos now, like even on my watch now, you can actually measure your body fat. It does what's known as a bioimpedance analysis, which basically means it passes electrical current through your body, checks out what the difference is between the two values that come back as an echo, and then comes and says, actually, this is how much body fat we believe you have based on that resistance. Now, the thing is with it, it's not an accurate source. It's kind of all right. So if you want to look at it as if you're trending up or trending down, great, use it as a value. But to tell you specifically have X amount of body fat is probably not the best piece of technology to do that. In fact, the only two ways you can do to actually really get a body fat reading is using either an MRI scan or doing like a full submersion hydro. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it will come back to me eventually, because those ones will give you a proper body fat analysis and say actually how much you do have in you. There are others, so for example, you can get things like DEXA scan that's slightly more improved. Again, it's still not 100% accurate. People tend to get things like body fat calipers, very cheap and easy. You can do slightly various different measurements around your body, it gives you a value. But again, these are just not really accurate. They're great for giving you trends over time. So seeing is your adipose tissue going up or coming down, but not brilliant if it comes down to actually giving you a definitive reading and saying, I am 18%, 25%, 30%, or like I was about 50% body fat when I first started. So it is a case of just realise that these have got their own limitations in various things, but use them as, like anything, as a bit of an indicator, kind of gives you an idea of where you're going. Right, so with Mark returned, with hopefully some slightly heavier weights, we're going to move on to our last and final set. I'll do the same thing, Mark. I'm going to go up a little bit in weight, and we'll go with our standing lateral raise. We're going to make this 15 reps. You can keep it nice and slow, really slow on the way back down especially. We're going to try and use all three parts of the movement, so the lifting phase, the hold at the top, and then that lowering phase, all against gravity. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, front raises, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, into that bent over position for rear delts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, upright rows into shoulder press next. So again, keep that full range of motion, nice and slow. Keep remember, we're fighting against gravity. We're utilising gravity in the best way we possibly can. Keeping our maximum time under load. Keeping those muscles working for the maximum amount of time. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink, and that's the end of another upper body session.
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
Oh, you're welcome, mate.
Thanks for the info. So,
yeah, we've got lower body again tomorrow. Well, it's actually back to normal all this week. So lower body tomorrow, core Wednesday, upper body Thursday, lower body on Friday.
nice. Good stuff. I'm going to get stuck into the new routine today at the gym. So.
Perfect. Yeah, enjoy. Any kind of questions that come up with your new plan, just let me know. And yeah, I'll quite happily just run through them. But hopefully it's giving you a bit more variation. A few different things on the core as well this time.
Yeah, right. But if I do, it'll be within the hour because I'm off shortly. So.
Awesome. I'll be around.
Right, have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye for now.
Thanks. Bye.
And you guys too have an absolutely super day ahead. Just make sure everything goes really well for yourselves. Get yourself out there, keep yourself moving, keep yourself motivated. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow as well as we go through our lower body routine. Have an absolutely super day ahead. Bye for now.